Alright guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So today we have a small but very large, well, expensive food prep for this week. Fact is guys, food is going up in prices. Now, I try to encourage everybody to always put back food. Every week try to get something, even if it's just one can of food once a week. Put it in rotational stock. It will add up. Now I want to encourage you to try to find ways to do more than that. Alright? As example, besides here on YouTube, I also work a night job now. Alright? And I also run my own outdoor survival business. So looking at different ways of extra income coming in, you can prep more. Do I enjoy working so much? No, of course not. I'm exhausted. But I know my family needs me to get things prepared. Now guys, we're going to go ahead and get into this. Got all kind of different things here. And yes, I did stop at our local bullion dealer. Picked up some great deals over there. With everything going on guys, I want you to really focus on food. Water filtration, water storage. These are the necessities in life. Now if you are in need of medical equipment or medication to stay alive, that should be right up there on that top of that list. All right, you need to be working on putting medication back. The reason I say this guys, most of our medication is not even made here in America. Yeah, most of the antibiotics and most of the life-sustaining medication we need is manufactured in China or some other country, not here. A lot of the stuff moves from country to country for packaging material, things of that nature. That also happens. All right, some of the boxes that comes for your medication might be manufactured in Mexico. We don't make a lot of stuff here anymore. I see it all the time. You need to buy made in America. Hey, if we had countries that were manufacturing here in America, I'll be the first one jumping on board with that. Yeah, but the fact is our country was sold out a long time ago. Alright guys, so today's sponsor for this video is Unlimitedville. It is a wireless internet service provider, perfect for rural living. All right, we live off grid with our system here, and this thing here is our internet provider. All right, we can watch movies, we can listen to music, we can do whatever everybody else does with the internet. We have no problem here. The only difference is that when Unlimitedville says it's unlimited, guess what? It's unlimited. We don't have to worry about throttle speeds or anything like that, and we can watch in high definition too. We can also use this for gaming if we were a gamer. All right, you can get up to 4K service. So anyway guys, definitely check it out if you're interested in the rural package. If you use survival as the promo code, you will get free shipping, and of course we do get commissions off all sales. We're always open about that. It is a way of helping us out here on the channel as well. All right guys, a little bit of news and events guys. I did a video a few days ago and I immediately took it down because I had believed I had gotten hold of some bad intel about the nuclear power plant there in Ukraine. The initial report I was getting is that they were evacuating. Something was going down. They're preparing for something to happen. This has been what, 2 days now, I believe it was. And when I started looking more into it, I couldn't verify that that's what was going on. All the information I had was they were drilling for an evacuation. Well, as it turns out, they are evacuating. Now, Canadian Prepper did a video. It should have been popped up there. If not, it's in our community list, there in our community messages. He discussed this, and I like his channel. He looks at it analytically wise. He doesn't get all riled up. He looks at what's going on and gives you the information. It's up to you to decipher what you want to follow up on and prep accordingly. This information here, guys, makes me feel like a possible false event is going to happen. All right, they're going to say they blew it up or they blew it up. Finger's going to get point. Either way, I believe that if this nuclear plant was to melt down, I believe that gives NATO the ability to move in. And personally, my belief is they've been waiting to get in there. America's been waiting to get in there. NATO's been waiting to get in there. That's my beliefs. Now, if I'm rambling, I do apologize, everybody. I am exhausted. So let me go ahead and get into this food here. Like I said, It's not big, but it is. So cans of chicken's $10 a pop now for 4 of them. So we have 8. Yes, and if you guys know me, I am the type of person that when I have the finances extra, and we do save up as much money as possible when we make our food moves. We're trying to build up a 3-year stock of food. As far as a rotational stock, we have over a 2-year supply now. It can be done, but with just a lot of stuff that we always get. This is the canned chicken from Walmart. This is a 4-pack. It is $10 on the door. I have seen people leave comments, it's cheaper if you order it online. The problem with having Walmart or some of these other companies like Amazon ordering canned goods, I usually get them and they're dented all to crap. Yeah, that, or if I do the let them pick out my cart, you know, pick up my supplies, and I just drive up to the side and they bring it to you, they're not inspecting this, and it's done been kicked and thrown down the aisle 7 different times by the time I get it, and it's all banged up. So I like going and actually picking things up myself. Sometimes it costs more, and depends on what state you live at. Every Walmart is not priced the same. I hate to break it to people, because I've had a lot of people, well, my Walmart's this price. Yeah, every state is different. I'm down here in Florida, and also different towns in Florida is different too. Yeah, so we got 8 of these. We also got 6 of these 4-pound spaghettis. I have shown these many of times. I love spaghetti. All right, I might actually eat too much spaghetti, to be honest, about 3 times a week. These are 4 individual packets. Each one's a pound. So we got 6 of that. So 6 times 4, 24 pounds of spaghetti. Stuff stores for a very long time. We Mylar ours up. You can store it either way that you want to. We've done videos Mylar and all that stuff up. But that's what we do. It's a lot. Now, before we get into the precious metals, I want to stress this out. You need life-sustaining food, equipment, water filters, water, medication. You need those things before you ever get involved with precious metals. Now, do you have to have a 3-year supply of this? No, you don't. This is what I try to. If I could figure out how to get more in the rotational stock, I would be doing more, but a little bit at a time. So we'll go ahead and get into the precious metals now. So like I said, this is from my local coin and bullion dealer down here where I live. We are affiliated with some online bullion dealers. We have Money Metal Exchange and SD Bullion. If you don't have a local bullion dealer, that's an option for you. I mean, I order from Money Metal Exchange all the time, especially when I'm trying to find specific items. But as a prepper, I try to get generic rounds, stuff like that. Everybody has their own strategy and ideas on silver and gold, and yes, I know you cannot eat silver or gold. That's why we stock up food as well. But you can't pay rent with that. You can pay rent with this. Let's be clear. Now, what we did do is 8 ounces of silver. These, I picked these up. It was this or a Krugerrand, the silver Krugerrands. It is Don't Tread on Me, established in 1854. And the price of Liberty, 1 ounce, 0.999 fine silver. So I don't know if that actually came up on screen because of my camera lighting, but very nice pieces, they really are. So we picked up 8 of those. Now, that was a little over $200. This is a 1/10 Krugerrand. It is 22 karat gold. There is exactly 1/10 of an ounce of gold in this. This costs the exact same as these 8 rounds of silver. It's crazy how a small piece of gold is still the same amount of that much silver. That's called price manipulation, and I do believe it does happen. But as a prepper, I stock this up for financial. So anyway guys, before you actually get into silver and gold, again, food first. Yes, you can't eat this. If you have no food, yes, this does have buying power. The reason I say that, and a lot of people get hung up on it, they'll say you can't, I will never sell you my beans and stuff like that. I'm not going to be trying to buy your beans. The most recent case is Venezuela. That's the most recent event in our history. I don't know how people forgot about this. I mean, this is very recent. When they had hyperinflation, the stores were still open, but they weren't taking your $5 bills. No, they wanted trash bags of it. Okay, because hyperinflation made their dollar devalue. It was worthless. Instead, gold and silver was being used for transactions, paying rent, buying stuff at the store. This held value compared to their dollar bill. And the same thing is going to happen here in America. Just because the dollar collapses or devalues, or the BRICS takes hold and they have a new world currency and the American dollar flops, the country's still here, just like Venezuela. I try to explain that a million times. So that is why we do this. All right, those are generic rounds. I'm not worried about getting them scuffed up. Same with the Krugerrand. I just had one of these cases so I don't lose it. That thing's pretty tiny. Food first. Water filtration. Water. Medical, hygiene, ammunition. You got to be able to protect it. Alternative power. These are things you need to be working on before getting into this, in my opinion. But you do what you want to. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all have a great 4th of July weekend. Actually, the weekend's already over. 4th of July is tomorrow. So hopefully you have a safe one at that. There's a lot of things going on, guys. Just keep your eyes open. Keep your heads on the swivel, because we are living in dangerous times. There's too much going on. Way too much military movement on multiple countries' fronts. Anything can happen at any given moment. All right, guys. Speak to y'all later.